Wilkerson with a record of 1-0. He's got an ERA of 1.50. This will be his second game, second start. 6 innings in his first outing at Auburn. And he won that game, going 6 innings. Really a terrific start by Wilkerson. He gave up 3 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned run. No home runs. He walked 2 and struck out 7. Wilkerson, a right-hander from Hewitt, Texas. He played collegiately at Cumberland University, 6'3", 190 pounds. He is a right-handed pitcher. He joined the Red Sox organization when his contract was purchased on August 18th from Grand Prairie, the Air Hogs of the American Association. He was undrafted out of Cumberland University in 2011, played in the Independent Frontier League with the Florence Freedom in 2013, and finished the season with the Air Hogs. And he becomes the second Cumberland alum to play for the Spinners. The first was Lance McLean, who played for the 2008 Spinners. Ken, I don't know if you remember Lance.
I do remember Lance.
Yep.
I do, yeah.
So it'll be Wilkerson on the hill tonight for the Lowell Spinners, and I think it's important, Ken, for the Spinners to take the momentum early in this one.
And right the ship, because you can't get too far behind in the wild card standings. They're 4 games out right now, and perhaps they can make up a little ground here this evening.
All right, so Wilkerson finishing up his warm-up tosses. He was a first-team All-NAIA selection in his senior season at Cumberland, and he set NAIA records of 54 consecutive scoreless innings and 26 career victories. He was 3-1 with a 3.54 ERA in 12 games for Grand Prairie in the American Association. All of his games were starts, and 73 and 2/3 innings pitched. And in 2013 with Grand Prairie, he was 1-1 with a 1.84 ERA in 3 games. Set to go here in the Lasher. Braxton Lee will lead off for the Renegades. Lee, the center fielder, at 270 with no home runs and 5 RBIs. Lee was 3 for 4 in the game with a run scored and a couple of RBIs. So set for baseball here. The Spinners playing their 41st game of 2014. Lowell is 17-23, 10 games out, and Hudson Valley 29-11. They lead the McNamara. Here's the first pitch of the game, and it's going to miss. Actually, it was called a strike on a failed bunt attempt, and the count is 0-1 on Lee. Wilkerson, the right-hander, into the windup. Here it is, swinging a foul off to the left, out of play. Spinners wearing commemorative jerseys associated with the March of Dimes, home white uniform with purple sleeves and white pants. The pitch is inside for a ball. Hudson Valley is in the traveling gray with aqua green trim and black socks. 1-2 pitch, here it is. Swinging a ground ball rolled foul down the first baseline. And a count of 1-2. Renegades are the Class A short season affiliate of the Tampa Bay Rays. And the Tampa Bay Rays, Ken, they have to be happy with what they've heard of with this Hudson Valley club.
I guess so. Some pretty good-looking prospects down here in A-ball, but still a long way to go up the organizational ladder from here.
Indeed. The 1-2 pitch, ground ball hit to the shortstop. Ball took a strange hop off the lip, and there to make the play is Dubon for the out. So a 6-3 ground out. Lee is retired, and we have one away. And Ken, maybe you'd like to set the Spinners defense for us.
Absolutely so, John Leahy. At first base for the Spinners tonight, Sam Travis, who was, as we said, back in the lineup after being replaced in the latter stages of last night's game. Danilo Lopez is the second baseman. The shortstop, Mauricio Duvone. And over at third base for the Spinners tonight is Jordan Betts.
Cody Blanchard, the third baseman, the batter. He takes a called strike from Wilkerson, 0-1. And pitch number 2 on the way. Blanchard lifts this one high off to the right side. It's going to get out of play.
Brian Hudson, the left fielder for the Spinners tonight. Joseph, and let me get this right, John. Joseph Onhay. Okay, Onhay. Joseph Onhay is the center fielder. Danny Myers in right field. Alex
Wilkerson misses inside, and it's 1-2. Blanchard in the game last night was 0 for 5 with a strikeout, batted second in the order. He batted 3 times in the first 3 innings last night. Here's the pitch, and this is a curveball, missing low and outside. And we have a count of 2-2. Renegades, one of the top hitting teams in the New York Penn League. Hudson Valley comes into play tonight, hitting .264 as a team. Here's the pitch from Wilkerson. This is going to miss high for a ball, and it's 3-2. Excellent crowd on hand here in the Lasher, and they're still filing in to the ballpark on Aiken Street. 3-2 pitch. This is going to miss inside, ball 4. And Blanchard is going to draw a one-out walk. The batter will be Jace Conrad. And this is going to be his first appearance in the series. Conrad hitting .282 with no homers and 14 runs batted in. Conrad going to be up there from the left side. He's a native of Lafayette, Louisiana, 6 feet, 195 pounds. He is 21 years old. Wilkerson's pitch to the plate. This is lifted high in the air left field. Hudson coming over toward the line. He's under it. He'll make the catch for out number 2. So Wilkerson induces Conrad to fly out to left, and that'll be the second out of the inning. And here's Casey Gillespie, the first baseman for Hudson Valley. Gillespie at .279. He's homered 4 times and driven in 24. He was 2 for 5 in the game last night with a couple of RBIs. Gillespie had a 2-run single in the second off of Kevin McAvoy, and that knocked McAvoy out of the game. Gillespie also doubled in the 4th. Runner at first, Blanchard with a one-out walk, 2 away here at the top of the first, no score. The pitch, that's going to be upstairs for a ball 1-0. Other games we'll be watching for you in the New York Penn League tonight. Staten Island is at Tri-City. Vermont is on the road in Brooklyn. Auburn at State College. Connecticut at Aberdeen. Down at Batavia, Mahoning Valley is at Williamsport. The 1-0 is in there for a called strike, 1-1. 79 degrees and very comfortable night here at the ballpark. Not a lot of humidity. The 1-1 pitch on the way from the right-hander Wilkerson. This is popped up foul back upstairs over the roof and out of play. Again, we need to give a quick shout out to a fan who's tuned in to us tonight in Southern California, listening on her cell phone. Becky Rios, longtime baseball fan and an old friend. She's listening on her cell phone in California tonight.
Oh, nice to have you with us, Becky.
Yes, indeed. Her 2 brothers are baseball players professionally. There's a toss to first, and the runner gets back. If you're listening, if you'd like to send a message to either Ken or myself, you can send it via Twitter at JRLeahy, J-R-L-E-A-H-Y, or you can find me on Facebook at John Leahy or John Leahy, sports broadcaster. Runner breaks, the pitch is outside, and it's going to be a stolen base.
An uncontested steal that time for Blanchard.
So for Blanchard, he picks up his 14th stolen base of the year. And this Hudson Valley team, Ken, they love to run. They are a road-running team. The Renegades have stolen 71 bases now on the year. The 2-2 pitch on the way. Here it is. That pitch is punched foul off to the left, out of play.
Been caught 22 times.
Wilkerson, I know Hudson Valley's going to want to get that pitch count up on Wilkerson early. They may have looked at the scouting report from that last outing for Wilkerson out at Auburn, where he was so effective over 6 innings. The right-hander at the belt. He'll check the runner at second in the pitch. High fly ball left field. Hudson darting over toward the line, and he's going to make the catch in foul territory, and that's going to retire the side. 1 base runner for Hudson Valley, and that's all they get. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left after half an inning here in the Lasher. Hudson Valley nothing, and the Spinners coming up. You're listening to Lowell's